I got these Aztec 1 ounce rounds in front of me here. So probably about a $1,200 coin. The original of this is like ungodly expensive. Guys, we have a great pawn hub in store. Before we get into it, I want to thank the episode sponsor, Sure Bullion. Visit surebullion.com, or if you're in the Boca Raton area, set up an appointment to buy or sell. That's surebullion.com. Follow them on Instagram. They do digital sales. Like I said, they also have a storefront in Boca Raton, so check them out. And with that, let's get into a great video. So I got these Aztec 1 ounce rounds in front of me here. I bought these today. Let's talk about the Aztec Calendar, because I don't think we've talked about it yet, and it's really goddamn interesting. So the Aztec Calendar, it's very interesting. It had a bunch of different cycles. So a 260-day calendar cycle is known as the Tona Puhalawi. I think I'm saying that right. This is referred to as the sacred calendar or the ritual calendar. It consisted of 20 periods. Each period had 13 days, making it 260 days total. Each of these periods is named after a specific god, and it comes with a unique set of religious ceremonies. Then there's the Giapulawi. This is a 365-day calendar, and this is for an agricultural cycle. These two calendar systems would align every 52 years, and this would make a calendar round or a cycle, which we see depicted on those coins. So this 52-year cycle, this is an Aztec century for them. And at the end of every 52-year cycle, they would throw a new fire ceremony to stave off the end of the world coming. In the Tonapulawi calendar, each day was numbered 1 to 13, and there were 20 different signs, so each day kind of came with a sign. And these included animals like deer and jaguars, and also like natural phenomenon like rain and wind. The calendar was built into the Aztec religion, religious ceremonies, everything religious to the Aztecs was within this calendar cycle. And the sunstone is one of the most important symbols of the Aztec calendar. Now, after the Spanish conquest of the 1600s, this calendar cycle, along with the entire Aztec people, declined and died off, but some integration happened still, and you'll notice that there are some aspects of the Aztec calendar that kind of been merged with the European calendar, giving us what we have today used throughout the entire globe. And really quick, I'll just give you guys some fun facts about the Aztecs while we're on the subject. On Lake Texcoco, they built these artificial islands. They basically were floating gardens, and they allowed the Aztecs to cultivate crops. It was very advanced for what the technology that they had. Aztec society valued education. It was compulsory for children. Different schools catered to different societal roles. Commoners attended what was known as Telpocali, and this is like military training, kind of basic training, while nobility went to Kalmakek, and this trained you for priesthood or some kind of a leadership role. They had canals that could provide and flow water like aqueducts. They had a great temple where there were human sacrifices. They also maintained very good records, pictorial and glyphic records. Unfortunately, the Spanish destroyed a lot of them, so there's a lot of lost knowledge and information about the Aztecs, but they did keep really good records. They had a ceremonial ball game known as Umazalili. It was played with stone rings. You played with your hips trying to hit a ball through a hoop. The game held deep religious significance and could even end with human sacrifice. The Spanish captured the capital in 1521, and obviously therein lied the destruction of the Aztec Empire, all their knowledge, and all their interesting culture and history. Now, I'd recommend you guys really quick, read the book Guns, Germs, and Steel. I read it a couple years ago. It's a little dense. And also check out pawnmanstore.com. I'm trying to keep these Aztec calendar rounds in stock. They're sold out. I seem to come across some. We have 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce, and 1 ounce currently.
He's a creepy old man in a windowless van who wants to babysit the con artist can.
Oh no, I'm not going to church. I don't do church.
Kevin.
You're talking to a Jewish person, so I definitely don't go to church, and two, I am aggressively not religious.
I'm gonna be praying for you, dude. You're a good man. You're a good, smart man.
Thank you. Nope, not religious. Don't like it. You know there's aliens, right? You ever take acid?
You do what?
Acid, LSD.
No, dude.
Hallucinogens. Good bit of fun. I've never had a bad time on LSD. I always have a good time. Had a bad time on mushrooms, though. You ever take magic mushrooms? No. Okay. Not signed. It's like a print on wood. All right, so we got that. It's like a. What is that? Is that pheasant? It's hand painted. What is this? Oh, it's like, I see, it's like a shoulder, and these are like flags. It's interesting. Do you know how old this is?
I'm not sure.
It's like a wooden coat of, whatever.
Pretty old.
Wooden coat of arms, probably from about 1900. All right, here's another one. Same, two of the same, okay. $50.
A little bit better than that.
I will do 55.
Okay,
You like 55? Okay.
That's fine, sir. That's fine.
All right, let me get you paid and on your way. We got 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55. Going to the nice man. Okay. Well, great to see you.
I got stuff I want to show you. I can't come back today, but
Okay. Well, yeah, you can just come back tomorrow or the day after or the day after or the day after. But not the day after. But then the day after that is okay. Okay, so it actually really makes me angry when people try to press their religion on me, like in any way, shape, or form. And I know he means well. Definitely not going to church. And anyway, this deal. I just had to quickly say that. You guys like me with him? You ever done acid, LSD, mushrooms? I have. They're great. Okay, here's the winner. Right here. The original of this is ungodly expensive. This is some kind of an etching or copy. I gotta look into it more. This might be a couple $100. It's called Boy Peeling Fruits. Of course he'd have that. Why don't you peel my banana? Why don't you get inside my van? Okay, so the original of this is $28,000. Low end, this is $100. This is double my money right here. These coats of arms, these aren't expensive. These are probably like $20 each. This piece here actually is, I think, hand painted. It's kind of hideous, but I mean, there's a lot of detail going on here. Okay, this is probably 30, 40 bucks. I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding it. And then finally, this is a signed original painting. Low end, this is 50, high end, this is 100. So I'm gonna probably quadruple my money. Somebody asked me why I do deals with him at all. I bet I've made $5,000 off of that guy, at least. So these are profitable deals. Okay, let's put this in the basement and get back to work. Well, it's been a busy day. It is 7:30. I'm not gonna go home anytime soon. There were some deals I did not film because there's so much going on. Unfortunately, my staff is out sick, like everyone. I was by myself today. So I had to kind of, be strategic. There's a lot of money coming in and I don't want to be doing a deal and have, something bad happen or get taken advantage of myself. And so I didn't get taken advantage of. I did make a mistake. Somebody shows up right away and it's a gentleman I'd seen in the past. Dad had a lot of gold and he's been selling it in increments, and the increments are about $10,000 close to it. So he had 6 quarter-ounce gold British sovereigns, and he had 6 $10 gold coins. Now, the $10 gold coins, the Indians, these are very sought after. These are great coins. I love it when these come in. These I can always sell okay. The Liberty heads, not so much. So let me explain what happened, because I've spent a lot of money lately, and I've been kind of low again. And when this guy came in, it's like, well, if I buy all this, I gotta sell it today or tomorrow. I gotta sell this quick, because this is gonna cause a problem for me. If another guy behind you walks in, then I really got a problem. I do this deal with him. He's got 6 quarter-ounce gold sovereigns, and he's got 6 of these $10 gold coins. 4 of them are Liberty heads. 2 of them are these. He also had 81-ounce vintage silver rounds, A-mark, and then he had a tube of Canadian maples. So he walks in, I cut him a check for $9,060. Right now, silver's 23.5. I paid him 22 an ounce on the silver because felt that I could, and I did. I paid him $750 on these. I way underpaid him on these because, again, I felt that I could, and I did. So this morning, though, because I was so frazzled, and I talk about this all the time, take your time with stuff. I was frazzled, and I wanted to get the sale done, and I got excited because I said $750 or $775 on these, and you said, oh, okay, wow. And then I looked at the British sovereigns, and I said $500 each. 3,000. He goes, wow, I didn't think those were worth anything. Now, I was going so fast and furious when I was checking melt prices, I neglected to see the British sovereigns that I was looking at melted at 420. So this guy leaves, and coincidentally, as he's leaving, this woman walks in. So I deal with her for half an hour, and I think, you know what, I'm gonna just cut you a deal. So I sold her the whole tube of the Canadian maples for 25. So I made $3, $75 there. And as I'm finishing up with her, another dealer stops by to drop off a check, and I think, oh, perfect, I don't have to go anywhere, because I was worried I was gonna have to shut my store down, put the stuff in the car, go run and sell it to you, and wheel and deal like that, and which is annoying when I'm by myself. Somebody could show up, I could miss a sale. So he comes, he checks everything out, and he shows me the math, and then I see, I overpaid by $500 on the sovereigns, which sucks. However, on paper, I sold him 4 $10 Liberties, and I sold him 6 Great British Quarter sovereigns that were gold, and I sold him all the rest of the silver, 80 ounces, and I ended up losing money on this. I ended up losing, like I said, about $500. But I did this because, 1, cash shortages. 2, these are gonna be how I make money. Here's the $10 1916S, probably in very fine shape. Yeah, you can see some wear right there in the feathers. The chest is where it's gonna have the most impact points, and like a Morgan, you're gonna look at the claws. The claws are pretty strong. Here is the obverse. We can see some wear here. So probably about a $1,200 coin. Basically, this is all my money back. All right, so let's take a look here. This is the other one. We can see this one is in much better shape. Still some wear above the ear here, but more distinct face. The lines and the feathers are way more distinct. There's not a whole lot of wear going on here. No real major scratches outside of above the cheek there. And then checking out the reverse, very prominent feathers. In the chest, very little wear. And then the talons have a little bit of wear. I'm not great at grading these because I see them so few. They are rare coins. They're very sought after. Somewhere around 1,500 is what that is worth. I decided since I started doing this, I was gonna drop the price because I kind of want to turn it. So I got it at 1,300. By the time you guys are seeing this, I probably sold it. You know, I'll make about $1,000 on the deal. So, ish, maybe a little more.